turn to you guys for guidance, and this is how you repay me? Huh? Funny how you guys made this an even tougher decision than it needed to be. Question was, do I stay another year or enter the NBA draft? I've grown to love football, but basketball has always been my number one. But for some reason, football is creeping in at number two, and although you guys suggested that I enter the NBA draft, it wasn't the easiest decision to make to potentially walk away from football. I talked to my pops, the twins, my grandpa, I talked to everyone, and they all said it was a decision I had to make. Then you guys couldn't give me a clear decision either. I literally flipped a coin. Hey Siri, flip a coin. And literally off a coin flip, I'm headed to the NBA draft. Now, after winning a national championship, my last name, I was ranked high among the draft picks. Unfortunately, anybody looking for my pops in the league, this dude is in a wheelchair for the next year. But the twins were still here, but broken up. In a surprise twist, Ray got the bag and went to Houston. Raiden got an even bigger bag and went to Indiana. And my uncle Bayou decided to hang it up and retire. Me, on the other hand, I was drafted to the San Antonio Spurs, and it was going to be an interesting season. Now, this team wasn't what y'all were thinking. If you remember from my twin cousin story, Victor Wembanyama played with my uncle Bayou. James Harden decided to come this way, and there was going to be a lot more interesting trades happening throughout the season. It gets wicked. I'm starting off the game getting straight to the basket, my first points as an official NBA player. Now, you know I gets busy on defense, and the GM and the staff let me know that's why they were so excited to get me on the team. And coming into an atmosphere that cultivated that same intensity had me ready to go. As I'm getting a steal, another tough lay at the rim. The game was coming easy to me as I'm getting a back door just like I used to in college for the easy bucket. I don't transition and I'm in my zone, going for the three instead of the lay or dunk, and it's wet. I don't get ISOs a lot, but when I did, I was going to take full advantage of it, walking through the lane for a dunk. Again on transition, I'm making the game look too easy as a rookie, getting back to the rim. Back doors are still open for me, or it's just my speed, cause I'm back at the rim and my efficiency is through the roof. ISO on the fast break gets me to the rim on a tough layup over Colin Sexton. Another backdoor play, and I'm trying to get fancy at the rim and almost missed that dunk. Big block on the play, and I'm running the court, easy bucket on the other end. And the final score was embarrassing for Utah, but for my debut, it was amazing, scoring 24 points and 8 rebounds. Now, unfortunately, that's where our success was stopped before we went on a 10-game losing streak, and I noticed from those games we lost that we were losing on the boards terribly. Now, if you all remember, I had some fifth-year seniors come in and help us win a natty at Colorado, and a few of those guys actually entered the NBA draft and went undrafted, but 2 of them were in the G League, and somehow I convinced the coaching staff and GM to give 2 of them 10-day contracts to see how they could change the culture here along with me. It was a tough sales pitch, but we got it done. Not only that, somehow Paul George was added to the team, and this team was looking stronger than ever. So with this new team, new everything, we got our first real test against Denver. This wasn't going to be an easy one, but I'm ready to fight. Right off the tip, I'm taking it right to Michael Porter Jr., getting a tough one to go. Getting a board and being able to outlet it to Paul George is crazy to say in my rookie year. Calling for the screen from my old teammate, getting him his first points in the league felt amazing. Now I'm moving without the ball, getting to the basket. It's crazy how much more space it feels like it is on this court in the league compared to college. Immediately attacking Terry Rozier off the dribble. He's too small, easy bucket. Off ball screen from PG, I'm able to show off my ability to stretch the floor. Great assist from James. Spin, creating space, then hit another spin for more space around the basket, getting us the lead, and the Nuggets need a timeout, and we all feeling like the man at this moment. Tough shot from my former teammate, but it's okay. I'm on the board with a ridiculous putback. Coming down the court, I'm in my zone. We're down 4, and I'm looking to turn us up one time, and I do that, catching Jokic slipping in that paint, and now he knows not to stand there, and I'm really like that. Backdoor again and another lob, but we're still losing this game. No matter what we did, we couldn't catch back up. I'm taking my time here, calling for the screen, and I finally get a good shot up, but it's a little too late. 7 seconds left, and PG is finding me for a tough layup, making this a 2-point game, but we just ran out of time and end up losing a close game we should have won. But I think we learned a lot from that L. Further along in the season, it's next game against the Celtics, and it's my job to shut down JT, and I'm starting with a block. Moving on transition, I get the dunk for the home team. Down by 5 in the third quarter, I haven't been showing up like I usually do. Coming off the screen, cashing out a 3. My guy playing great defense at the rim and getting the board, pushing it up to me, and I'm attacking the rim. Keeping the team involved, calling for the screen, lobbing it to Brian for a quick bucket. Long board here, but we come down with it. Pushing a fast break, JT trying to take a charge, goofy, reverse dunk. Now my shots aren't falling the way I want them to, so I'm being patient, waiting for PG to come around, and he cashes one out. But none of that matters because at the end of the game, we take an embarrassing L at home. And to make it worse, at this moment, the new team is not looking like the team we expected it to be. I finished the game with 16 points and 7 assists with 2 blocks. Here we are at All-Star Weekend, and it came and went, honestly. I wasn't too interested in the festivities just because I was hyper-focused on getting back to the regular season. But shout out to the Twins and I as we make it into separate All-Star teams, Raiden on his side and Ray and I on the other side. It was a fun time for sure, but let's get back to business. And it starts with Raiden and his new team in Indiana. Bruh, it's so weird seeing him on this team because they just won a ring in Orlando like 2 years ago. But even though we family, I gotta give him that work. Already starting off with a backdoor, I'm throwing one down, letting Indiana know it's 2 James boys in this building. Big rebound from Brian, and I'm taking off using my speed. Cuzzo hawking me down, but I throw down a tough one either way. And they need a timeout. Pushing a fast break, I see James out the corner of my eye, and he's throwing one down easily. Off the fast break, Raiden is left open, easy bucket every time. Moving without the ball, some confusion from Indiana leaves me open in the paint, reverse dunk off vert. Raiden working down low, getting off ball screens, coming around wide open, easy 3-pointer, and this is a crazy game so far. It's 28-35, we're trying to get back into this game. I'm going in, using my football stream, getting a score. Time running down on the shot clock, somehow Raiden gets open and knocks down a tough jumper. Fast break. And someone didn't keep an eye on Raiden as he comes in strong on the dunk, and he's teed up and not planning on slowing down. It's the 4th quarter and we need quick buckets, and I'm fighting to get to the rim. Layup goes in. Raiden throws up a duck, and I'm taking it off to the other end, screaming for the ball as I throw it down aggressively. But he healed, throwing up some more trash, and I'm taking off again. And he can't keep up with me as I take off towards the rim, throwing it down. Calling for the screen from Bryant. Buddy goes underneath, and I'm cashing out for a 3-pointer. We needed that one. Now we're down 2 points. I'm in my zone, and I'm trying to get in Buddy's pockets, and I do it. Give me that. Throwing a tough one down over Raiden, tying this game up, and it's another timeout. Indiana is not looking good at the moment because when we came back from the timeout, they gave it right back to Buddy Hield. And I'm taking it off him again. And I'm attacking the rim with a reverse dunk, and I got this place too quiet. And that's game. We end up winning by 3, sending Cuzzo home with an L. And I put up 24, 4, and 4. That was a crazy game against Cuzzo. I definitely enjoyed the matchup. And the rest of the season went about like that. And unfortunately, Ray's team didn't make it to the Western Conference Finals, where we're going to pick up the rest of the season against none other than the Golden State Warriors, where we are already down 2-0. Coming into the stadium, you could tell they were looking to sweep us, but veterans on our team and a hungry youth, bro, we were not going out easy. Game 3, though, I was getting locked up, I can't lie. Calling for the screen. I missed the first one, but the second one I get to drop, putting us down by 1. Fast forward, I'm getting more aggressive, attacking the rim. Should have been an and 1, but we'll take it. I just keep putting my head down, getting to the rim, and it's starting to work for me. I'm doing it again, and my strength is really starting to show as I throw one down to quiet this Golden State crowd. I got Steph on me, and I'm trying to bully this team as much as possible. Getting to the rim again, tough lay, but it wouldn't be enough. I turned it on way too late in this game, and we actually go down 3-0, losing by 10. And I know what I need to do going into game 4. So it's game 4, bro. You can feel the intensity in the air, and I was locked in. Not only was I locked in, but everyone else as well. You see me coming off the ball screen. I'm not looking to shoot it, putting my head down and getting to the basket. But this style of gameplay would come back to bite me in the ass as I'm picking up my second foul, which will put me on the bench until the second quarter. Another backdoor trying to keep Clay off me. It's an easy one, throwing down a reverse dunk. Now we're up 3, slight ISO, and I find a lane rising up with a crazy windmill to get the team back going. Backdoor again. I'm taking my time because we're up, laying the ball in, and we back on defense. Golden State trying to throw a lob, but it won't work. Bryant getting a stop, and we out. Tough layup on Clay. Should have been a foul. 4th quarter and the score is looking crazy. Coming up with this still flashy dunk on the other end. Then I turned around and did it again because I'm really in my bag at this point. This time a tough lay on the other end. Jogging up the court, I'm really trying to humiliate these goofies at their home court. They gotta clear the paint because I'm taking off. And I would really shut the crowd up, knocking down a wide open 3 and then coming back with a tough lay because I'm showing no sportsmanship. I'm really trying to get under their skin. and that's game. Completely destroyed these Goofies by 41. And this is me letting Golden State know it's up from here. Game 7, I'm starting a little slow, but I'm coming up with an on-ball steal, passing it up, and end up getting a crazy contact lob at home, and I got the fans on their feet. 2 people guarding me. I'm used to this. Blow by, easy lay at the rim. Again, you know I play that D, coming up with the steal in the lane, easy dunk on the other end. And you know the Goofies tried me again, getting the steal yet again. This time, stunning my defender, slamming it down. Fast break, and I'm looking at the rim this time. I get held, but I'm powering through and getting the and one. Coming off the off ball, I think they know to stay out my way as I'm coming down that lane. Another tough layup. It's a 4-point lead, and I gotta stay aggressive. Putting my head down again, bullying in the paint. And at this point, Golden State is just standing around, and I'm taking advantage as I'm throwing down another dunk on the other side of the rim, and that's game. We came back down 3-0 in this series, and the saying is true. Only the strong will survive, and we did just that. We won it here, and now it's time to take the NBA Finals by storm. Bro, and the story gets crazier because y'all know how tough the West is, and Cleveland somehow made it out of the East, and I don't have to tell y'all, but we're up in the NBA Finals 3-1, and trust me, we're going for the kill tonight. Starting the game coming off a down screen, cashing out to 3 easy buckets. On the fast break, I'm turning on the Jets, and that's another easy bucket on the other end. Great defense from the guys, and I'm leaking out, fighting my way to the rim, using my athleticism, end up throwing one down over 2 defenders. Nice little ISO. I'm working my way back to the basket, tough lay. Should have been an and one, but I'm not complaining. Salsa, my man, coming down the court. Thought I was going to get a good take, end up missing. Grabbing my own board though, going right back up with it. It was a tough 2 points, but we lit in San Antonio. A fast break and I'm leaking, crossing my guy up, back at the rim, easy dunk. Try to get a board, but Bryant got it. We turning on the Jets though, getting down the court, quick rising up, head above the rim, big dunk, and I got the arena shaking after that one. I'm not letting up, blowing by my guy, again, throwing down another dunk, and I'm not letting the crowd sit down. Donovan Mitchell really tested my gangster down low. He takes it up once, I'm blocking that. The second time, I'm blocking it again. Like, come on, bruh. I really like that. Killing this Goofy on the ISO, spinning it off, getting the lay, and they cannot hold me. And just like that, I won an NBA title my rookie year with some of the guys from Colorado and some strong vets on the team. Y'all knew this was going to happen, and I appreciate you all's advice. Needless to say, me and the boys, we living it up tonight. Hello?
Danji, congratulations on that NBA title, baby.
Coach Sanders?
Yeah, it's me. But the better question is, are you ready to make history again?
Incredible performance from you, Danji, and congratulations on your awards. You deserve them and so much more. Your peers will more than likely listen to what you have to say and value it a tad bit more than a coach.
So I did meet with some of the guys and had a Zoom with one guy in particular who turned out to be a 7